Alright guys, so today we're going to be tinting this 25 Porsche Targa. This back window is notoriously one of the hardest back windows to tint. We're going to be showing you the process of how we do this professionally, and hopefully you can learn something from it. Let's see how it goes. First, we got some dirt and build up on this window, so we're going to go ahead and wipe this off, get it nice and clean so it doesn't have any debris in our film. Just gonna wipe this off with a towel and water. Next, snuggle. We're gonna go ahead and do 2 separate layers on this. We really want this film to slide super easy on this. Doing 2 layers on this is gonna be much better than just 1 simple layer. So grab your slip solution. Hopefully it's on the soapy side for sure. Get it nice and wet. Not too wet though, because it doesn't take forever to dry. Grab your little snuggle. Give it a couple sprays. 1, 2, 3, about 5. Then I like to go like this. Get it nice and soapy or whatever. Just get a nice even layer on there. And then go ahead, grab your second drying sheet. Fold it up nice for yourself. Couple sprays. Couple. Same thing. Scrub her together. Oh, we got 2 nice layers on there. Extra slidey. Now that we got that done, throw these in the trash, let that dry for about 2 to 5 minutes. Alright, so once your dry sheet is nice and dry like this, you should be able to touch it. You should really notice it on there, nice and hazy. That's how you know it's ready to go. Alright, so we're going to be hand cutting this. We're going to be using some glass aid. We're going to apply this to the outside of this pattern. So when we go do a hand cut, we're not going to be cutting on the glass directly. This is going to give us a little bit of the safety precaution. So I'm sure most of you have heard glass aid. That's what we're going to go ahead and throw on quick. Alright, now that you got your glass aid on there, you're safe to go ahead and use the stainless blade on the glass when you're cutting. You're going to have to shrink the film first, obviously, and then make your hand cut to get as accurate as possible. So now we're going to go ahead, grab our roll, lay it on this, and then get to shrinking. So, alright, so we're going to measure this window real quick, get some dimensions. Go a little bit over the corner, the edge. You good? What do you got?
I'm seeing here.
Let's go up a little bit.
5 feet, and let's call it 7 inches.
How many inches total?
5 feet 7 inches. So we're looking at what, 67?
All right. Grab yourself another set of hands. Throw this on there.
I'm good.
Go ahead. Trim off your excess. You got a little bit too much here. And once you got that all taken care of, go ahead and take care of your sides for the H pattern. kind of locked in, adjust these fingers, straighten them out, make sure all your fingers are going vertically. You're not going to be shrinking out towards the side. It's not going to work. Alright, so once you got everything all prepped the way you need it, we're going to start on this corner a little bit, right here, get this going. But as I do this, I'm going to kind of work my way back and forth so the film doesn't have too much tension here rather than all in the middle. So we're going to go all the way across at the same time while we're moving. And while we do this, we're really going to be just doing small sections. Too much in one section is going to give you a pain in the butt. So once you got your fingers nice and strong, grab your hard card, start pushing them up. As you can see, we're doing very small. One tip I learned with the heat gun, if you're ever having trouble in a single spot, back and forth, like how I'm doing right here, is really going to help lay that film down. Aggressive back and forth will always be better than just leaving it flat in one spot. And then every time I'm kind of restarting, I'm just going to kind of pull on this corner to kind of flatten the film out, release those fingers as they're kind of tall and standing high. Make sure that these fingers don't go sideways, because that's going to be no good. I have my heat gun at 1,000 degrees. This is one of those Wagners that can be changed to temp. So this is why you want a little bit of excess as well. This is going to help make your life a little bit easier with a little bit of excess. A plotted pattern, you know, they're great, but not for something like this. So this right here is already too hot to the touch. So once you get very hot like that, go ahead, move on over. Now we're gonna go work this corner a little bit. It's getting a little hot over there again, so go ahead and start on this middle again. So we got that going right back here. A little bit bunched up. Don't rush this spot right here because it looks like you're almost done, but you still got a lot of time here. Oh, that's hot. A little bit too hot. So go up here, start working on this top. Gonna let that cool down. Go ahead and take ourselves back down here. Alright, so we let this window cool down now. We're gonna go ahead and cut off the excess, get it shaped to the perfect shape of this glass. Yeah, so here we go. Make sure you're using a fresh blade too. So we're gonna go ahead and break one off. All right, now that we got all the excess film taken care of, we shrunk all the fingers down, we're gonna go ahead, peel the liner and prep it for a reverse roll. So that's what we're gonna be doing now. So I'm gonna start from the driver's side, move to the passenger, prepping for my reverse roll because I like to start from the passenger and move towards the right. So that's what we're gonna do now. Try to reverse roll this as tightly as possible. Now that you're rolled up, go ahead and get rid of that dryer sheet off there. Go ahead, wipe it off. All right, now it's time to hop in there. We're gonna go ahead and prep the window a few times, make sure it's clean as a baby's bottom, and then we're gonna go ahead and reverse roll this onto the window. We just laid a tarp right here. Kind of is gonna cover the paint in the back while we're in there. Don't worry about sitting on this, you're all good. Plenty strong enough for you. I'm gonna spray my whole body with this water. Make sure I'm not distributing any felt or anything. This hat. Just have a little bit of water on there, make sure everything's good. Brush scrubby.